much welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And the Cardinal first down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Arizona.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run. Devontae Freeman. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
A gain of a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Latavius Murray, the ball.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 27.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
A first down throw for Mariota. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown.
Arizona.
Marcus Mariota keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw, gone. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Goff. Looking for Inman deep. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Chris Jones.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st down, Arizona.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 38, Mariota. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Mariota sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. And it's 3rd.
They go play action. Mariota. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. Touchdown, Cardinals. Deshaun Jackson, 51 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Jerry Jeudy, incomplete. Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, here's Goff. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Freeman, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Cardinals 13, 49ers nothing.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Working out of the gun, Mariota escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
1st down, Mariota. Over the middle, Dorsett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Gain of 15.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Here's Freeman. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Down just shy of the goal line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
18-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Murray, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Again, it's Murray. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Murray, the ball carrier.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Coming to you.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Pass caught by Jerry Jeudy, his first NFL catch. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
16.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that trims the lead down to 9. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. 2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Goff on 1st down. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
3-yard line.
Goff. to the left side here for Eifert. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
We're good.
Throwing again is gone. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. On the return, here comes Lewis. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Caught Eifert over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is gone. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Goff now looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On 1st and 10, Goff looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there. And it's second down.
It leads to
Second and 10 now from the 27. To the air again. Goff. Again, he targets Jeudy, and this time the catch made. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now, Dion Lewis to return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 2nd and 7, Goff out quickly to Jeudy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. On first down, Goff. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A throw complete to Dorsett. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. A gain of 6 on the play.
Now Mariota.
This is
flush to his right.
Down.
And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Out of the gun. Goff. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Again, Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
The ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18.
At the 18-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a
one man in the backfield, Murray on 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. The 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 48 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Mariota. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown.
Deshaun Jackson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Cardinals 23, 49ers 21. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. That'll bring up second down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Brings up a third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
7-yard line.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Goff throwing again. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, he'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
20-yard line.
Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down.
3rd and long here for Mariota. He'll let it fly for Austin. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here's Lewis to return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Niners set up well. Short side of the field. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage.
For the field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A first down throw for Mariota. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the gun, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Gone. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and...
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
Here's Goff. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
He was taken down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Mariota to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Back at the 17.
To throw again on second down. Mariota. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
10th carry of the game now. Murray. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Goff going to throw it. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout. Their second. As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And they'll indeed take a knee. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Goff now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the victory here for San Francisco. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Niners, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.